This Voice Registry podcast is brought to you by voicebank.net. This is part 2 of my interview with promo voiceover star Randy Thomas. So it's still pretty known that men get most of the promo work, Randy. What would you say about the whole notion of the glass ceiling? Is that still happening?
Yeah, it's definitely a glass ceiling. Like I said, you can be heard in prime time on a lot of cable channels, but sadly not on the networks. I think that is changing, but I also hear that there's very much a peer voice that's happening today for the younger demographics. And so even though there is work beginning to open up for women, I'm not cast a lot because I have a very announcer sort of parental style read. They don't bring me in for the 20-something, 30-something reads. So I would say it's changing all the time. The advice that I would give any voiceover artist that's looking to stake their claim in the world of promos is listen to shows, practice reading promos in the style of the show that you want to work for, and just keep honing your read. Just keep getting better and better, and you never know when you're going to get that audition where you are so perfect for that one show or that one channel, and they're going to run with you. And from that, I always believe that work begets more work.
I know you're a new author, and you have a book coming out in the fall called Voice for Hire, Launch and Maintain a Lucrative Career in Voiceovers. So tell us about that. What is your book about?
Well, Voice for Hire is a book that I decided to write with Peter Roffet, who's New York's #1 voiceover coach and demo producer. He's a great guy and a wonderful person to have sort of we've almost been cohabitating for the past 5 years. I'm the other woman to his wife because we have to communicate a great deal during the course of the writing of this book. And Peter was the perfect person for me to pair with because his expertise is commercials and animation and things like that, where my expertise is more promo. I'm focusing more on trailer now and narration. And so I think between the two of us, we've been able to put together the definitive guide for anyone trying to make it in this business. There's a lot of technical information teaching you how to build your home studio, how to break down a piece of copy, to how to market yourself once you are out there and working with a great demo.
So how are you promoting your book? Are you going to be doing a media tour?
I'm very excited. You can break the news that my first book signing will be at Barnes & Noble at the Grove on Monday night, September 22nd.
This is great, Randy. Well, we'll definitely spread the word on the voicebank.net blog.
Excellent. I am so excited that I'm really going to make this happen. Finally, we've got a date. I'm coming out for E.T.'s big Emmy party on Sunday the 21st. So the fact that they booked this signing for me on the 22nd is absolutely perfect. It's a Monday night. Hopefully people don't have too much going on and they'll be able to come out. I have a lot of folks who are from Los Angeles that contributed to the book, like Joe Cipriano, Don LaFontaine, who are all holding a really good thought for it today. Thank God Don is stabilized. His condition is better. Today is his birthday. And I know that everyone that received word about what Don was going through have been saying prayers and passing along that prayer chain to everyone they know. And I do believe that prayer works. And thank God he is stable at this moment.
Well, it's great to have Don LaFontaine write the foreword for you. That's pretty amazing.
Absolutely. So Don wrote the foreword to my book, and I think I am just so blessed to have someone like him that I can count on my one hand as one of my really great friends and mentors in this business.
Well, it's good news about Don. I'm glad he's doing better at this moment. And yes, we definitely will all be sending positive energy and prayers to him and his family.
He's one of the most generous, giving voiceover artists ever. And when it comes to good karma, he must have loads of it. And I'm sure the universe just played one of his good karma cards and said, here, you get to come back.
So, Randy, what's your advice for female voice talent trying to get into promo work?
I would say that as a woman, you have to do what's right for you. I definitely believe that voiceover is one of the top 5 dream jobs that you can have. For me, as a mom, I didn't have my daughter till I was in my 40s. I truly was able to create a life for myself and for my family where I am here for my daughter and I'm available to her. So I'm really big on vision maps, dream boards, whatever you want to call it. I believe that if you were going from Los Angeles to Denver, you wouldn't leave without a roadmap. So how can you get from here to the next year, 2 or 3 in your life without having a vision for yourself and what you really want? And I want to give every woman permission to dream really big and really reach for what would make you so happy to get up every day and do what you love. So create the dream and put it on a board, whether it's words, pictures, phrases, poetry, whatever motivates you that you want to look at every day to inspire you. I think that is a great way to constantly remind yourself to check in with the universe and that it's okay to ask for what you really need.
Well, thank you so much, Randy.
Thank you so much. And whatever you can do to help me with this book signing, my publicist said that the Barnes & Noble people were like, are you sure she can get 100 people here? And I'm like,
yeah, well, we'll do whatever we can through the voicebank.net blog to get the word out about your book signing. Now, when is it again?
Monday, September 22nd. The Emmys are Sunday, September 21st. It's the next night. At the Grove, Barnes & Noble, 7:30.
This Voice Registry podcast was brought to you by voicebank.net.